2-minute lag, then maybe.
Well, still it wouldn't pick up what we're saying.
No, but if there's a 2-minute lag. Then...
But it would already have been sent and they're just queued up.
Says, yeah, they can hear you.
The sound is back.
What are we trying? We're trying to switch to a different
We're
server.
coming back, and we want to know if you can hear us.
They already said that in chat, that they could see and hear you.
It's back.
Target practice says we get signal.
We'd like to say
We're back.
we're back. And you can blame all those problems on Virginia. It's their data centers that have messed this up. We had to switch to Miami, Florida. Hurricanes.
That's because everybody in Miami is all at the bar celebrating the NBA Heat Championship.
So we switched data centers that we're streaming to. That seems to maybe have improved it. Let us know how that's going.
Hey, where's the comment now? It's like right over here.
Oh.
So how many levels did you make it through while we were off the air?
No, this is the same level. It's a long way. I had a call.
Sorry about that. We probably lost a few hundred viewers, but
They'll be back. Yeah, so if you're still here, thanks for hanging with us.
I like this song.
Okay, did the date change over to December, what is it, 21st? And we didn't realize the Mayan, what's the Mayan date?
Yeah, it's December 21st.
did you just call it the my end date? Because that'd be funny if they probably didn't even have that like
It's the
English,
day my
but then
sister's
whatever the
birthday.
name of their thing was translated to a word that sounded like my end, and then everyone thought it was going to end them. That's hilarious.
No, I'm telling you, December is just when the world's, like, the batteries that power the Earth's rotation need to be replaced. That's all it is. Just gotta swap them out. It'll be fine. Pick them up at Radio Shack.
So, probably my most retweeted tweet ever was when I tweeted, "Shirt guy is looking for the any key."
Well, when 1,000 people go looking to Twitter to see what's going on,
Yeah.
and someone mentions something about it. Can you update the notices? The split mode, mirror mode is off, and then the one thing about
I took the off like
oh
half an hour
yeah,
ago.
they don't remove. That's a bug with the system. Not your fault.
Or you had to F5 it there, didn't you? Shift F5 it.
That's my thing. I try to keep those banners up to date. In fact, I should add something.
Oh no. Oh, there's wind.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Galaxy 2 death count 203, updated sporadically. Reddit link, viewer count 1,075 viewers. It is 12:34 a.m. 1234. Thank you to everyone that's sticking with us and having fun watching Mario Marathon. We're almost done with this game and we're going to switch games. Go to the right, there's a Yoshi egg. Jump. Use the tongue. Oh, there's a guy back there. It's easier if someone holds it. Oh, flutter step there. Oh, get out of the lava. Get out of the lava.
You're fired, dude. Shut up.
There's another Yoshi egg. Use the tongue.
That's exactly why you're fired.
You
Because
okay?
the comments
You're
that
choking
followed
those
that
chips?
You need a coin.
Hey, fresh
Star Fox
donations, yes.
64.
Can you make
pad
the donation
change
visible?
on. Yeah.
Oh,
Brian,
What?
can you make the donation visible for us?
Oh, sorry.
God. You really need a Yoshi.
Star FX 6464, and I think Devon Beckett may both be new donation gets since we were last on the air.
So for all of the people on the West Coast, it's only like, what, 9:30?
It's still yesterday.
In contrast with our
So in
viewers from the
Australia
future.
it's tomorrow, and on the West Coast it's yesterday. Yeah, so I guess, is there anybody who's watching us from very far west? Or it's still very, like I asked earlier this evening, what's the furthest into the future somebody's watching, and that's in Australia. So what's the furthest into the past that somebody's watching? Is anybody in like Hawaii
You need him to get the
or
coin.
further west?
Unless you do a...
Yeah, I guess tomorrow, Australia isn't tomorrow for us anymore, it's actually today, but you get the point.
But yesterday it was tomorrow.
This
Tomorrow
is
yesterday.
complicated. I bet people that aren't...
And tomorrow is yesterday's next week.
I bet people that aren't from the United States get really frustrated with it. What time is it there? How does that work?
Time's right on the
So what's
I
the
know.
difference in time between California and Hawaii? Is Hawaii an hour behind California? Or 2 hours? Hawaii is 2 hours?
Off, I think.
So it's 9:35 on the West Coast, according to Trumpa. So that would make it 7:35 p.m. In Hawaii. So it's 7:35. Oh, it's 7:30 in the evening in Hawaii, but it's already like 2:30 in the afternoon in Australia.
Directional Pad just tweeted and said the MM stats donations graph now shows last year's hourly and total donations on top of this year's.
So we're probably about
Thank you, D-Pad.
5,000 behind what we had last year at this point.
There is a comment.
How far are we behind?
That was not the way to do it. The way to get that coin without Yoshi.
Unless you do a strategized bounce out of the lava. Oh, that was close. Yeah, it's better to have Yoshi.
You gotta have the Yoshi.
You want it back? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not even doing anything with it.
I wasn't looking for a PC.
Poke Zelda Master. Now you can learn the time zones with the Mario Marathon team. Who's Gabe, and how can we harness the power of his head? Rated M for Marathon.
This is your breakfast.
Ooh, I hear popcorn.
You want some?
I hear popcorn.
Who's checking emails? What's in emails?
I'm not.
I can.
St. John Hippo was asking if Brian got his email last night.
Probably. Brian's been on email today.
Probably. Well, there's a lot of emails
Did you see the one I
Yoshi,
sent?
right? You sent me an email?
Yeah, to Mario, Team Mario Marathon or whatever.
No, what's it about?
Oh, it's just a picture of a crazy animal holding a stick and it acts.
Ugh.
How do I survive the fire?
I hate popcorn.
Why do I remember?
I hate everything
It's really
about popcorn.
So it's been a few hours since we've asked on the chats. Why don't we do a fresh round of where is everybody watching from?
There's no camera over here.
What are you getting stuck on, John? I just beat this like last.
Yeah, the guy, the lava hippo comes out, and if I dodge left or right, I miss the platform, so I'm dodging
4,000
wrong.
behind, yeah.
When it comes up, I'll tap you.
Okay, so there's people watching from Wisconsin, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Albany, Rochester, Massachusetts,
Brenninger, you did not.
Vancouver, Fort Worth, Avon, Connecticut, Hamilton, Ontario,
Brian.
Toronto, Ontario,
Mindy did
LaPorte,
send you
Indiana,
something.
Louisville, Kentucky, Boston,
Did not read.
California, Valley Springs, New Brunswick, Canada, Wood River, Illinois, San Jose, Salt Lake, Downers Grove, Illinois, Brookings, Pacifica, Louisiana.
I think we've got a request on Twitter for name labels again.
Okay. Long Beach, Lost Wages, Nevada. Is that really the name of a town, or is it Las Vegas? That's a great name. It's got to be a suburb.
That's right.
Lost Wages, Nevada. Bay of Plenty, New Zealand.
No, that's the strip, main strip. Lost Wages, get it?
Yeah, I think it should be a suburb. New York City.
Did somebody update the Fnarts?
Melbourne, Australia. I'll check the Fnart. Middleburg, Florida. South Detroit. Milwaukee.
Donation get
Jeff
from
doesn't believe
Nutter.
that place.
That really doesn't exist. I looked
Somebody's
it up.
broadcasting from the Milky Way.
Well, there may not be a place specifically called South Detroit, but there is a place called Detroit, and by its very nature, it must have a southern portion.
No,
No, it
Say
doesn't.
South Detroit again.
Maybe this is the one we're talking about.
I love it when they say South Detroit.
I'm just saying.
Have you looked at it on the map?
Logic.
Well, it may not be called that on the map.
no, dude, look.
Look at it on the map.
Here's Detroit, right? The center of Detroit is here. South of that is Canada.
This is like that could
This is
be
the south edge of
Canada
Detroit.
is south of Detroit.
south edge of Detroit. It
Look
could be
at the
like
map.
4 houses
know
that
how,
are South
like-
Detroit.
Well,
I think you have to jump the platform.
Oh, okay.
You're
okay.
gonna have Yoshi though. You just float across.
No,
the
it's
other
like a
one.
mitten like this.
I got
And you
it.
just have to make sure
Jump
on
onto
the
the
left
top.
the coin.
Canada's like shaking hands with America.
Somebody posted a fan art of me. I'm totally going to make it my avatar.
You get the coin, you do.
I mean, this doesn't
Target
mean-
lovers, thanks for the fan art. Fan art. Thanks for the fan art. There's a great new OSG. It looks like a volcano.
Bless. You are cursed with being tall.
Blessed.
You probably should.
Use the tongue. Yeah, I
I stopped myself, John. I
Oh,
was so proud of myself.
Minutes worth.
Yeah, that's a buzzer for both of you guys.
I hope that Kenny Arcade posts something about us on Monday.
Do you want 2 players, a second player, John?
know. That might be helpful.
Bobby picked up another.
Famous quotes. You should use the tongue.
I learned that from Ryan.
You're fired.
You know, you can play it too.
Hold the turtle thing. So they can't hit it.
That's not the
How do
hard
I
part.
build my house?
Well, it's moral support.
Whoa, go
Do you
back.
remember that conversation, Brian?
Go back.
Hold the law before you. Oh, I
Okay,
can't.
this
He
is
too
yours.
sucks.
In the end, you get a house.
That's the only part of that conversation we can share.
Murphy family, thanks for saying hello.
Hey, we got a donation for Jim.
Jim can be so-
Pizza.
I don't think that's really.
I hope my number's not up.
Probably.
So thanks for watching Mario Marathon. It's our 5th event. So far we've raised over $250,000 for Child's Play charity over the first 5 years. That's including $31,578 over the last 13
That's
hours.
the lick kick combo.
So your donations are made through PayPal,
So begin the crickets.
and they go directly to Child's Play charity.
Well, I licked them and then I kicked them.
And Child's Play has very low overhead for their charity. They something like 3 or 4%, I think I read. 3 or 4% overhead for their charity expenses, and the rest of that goes toward. So 97%, give or take, of your donations go toward providing video games and toys and books to children's
What
hospitals,
when you give up, John? I'll
which
be
helps
sorry.
children have a little fun while they're recovering.
Tara, you like my laugh?
can
That's
do
good
it,
because
John.
John's trying to throw some more out there.
Do a piece out at
You're gonna hear that a lot.
So you can upload
I got some bad janitor. Man with many hats.
I'm just saying. Right?
Did we say thanks to Nutter and Jim?
So pass
yeah.
the
Diesel?
computer
Yes.
control to the person that's...
So Brent says, check out Mario Marathon. They're playing Mario and raising money for children's hospitals. Andy Smriga,
Use the trigger.
Blanket
and kick.
Girl's brother, says, check out Mario Marathon. My sister's friends are raising money for children's hospitals. MarioMarathon.com.
Andy, we're your friends too. I mean, unless you don't want to claim us.
Okay. Nintendo Nation
I'm
says,
not.
taking a break from the stream.
I don't even think I'm
Keep
back.
on going.
Not that that has
Keep on
anything to do with
keeping on,
anything, but
guys.
it's
MarioMarathon.com. The Murphy family
Oh,
says
that's
thanks.
interesting.
Ty Vin Guy, Brian, John, and Bobby. Chris Sardina says, I just learned that in addition to being Canadian, I'm also South Detroitian. Cowman says, Jed will end the South Detroit argument, and anyone who disagrees with him.
Gotta get back over.
Maybe the city boy who took the midnight train to anywhere was from Canada. Song doesn't say.
So South Detroit could be Canada.
That's true.
This is
Make a little
different.
star move.
Hey John, when you go across, you can't go on the diagonal. You have to go straight across.
But
With
I
your
have to do it at the top of the key,
Yeah,
as opposed to the back of the key when there's no platform left for you to land on.
right.
Okay.
Because it's too far of a jump
You
for.
can hold it.
Brian, I wonder if you could
for him.
tell the audience a little bit about the first year of Mario Marathon, how there were some kind of coincidental, fortuitous
What?
happenings that got a
What
lot of
was that?
publicity.
Sure. So the idea was about a
can't-
month before we did the event, like I kind of convinced John and Dan May, who's also known as Chair Guy, who will be returning this year. He's been in Australia
Otherwise,
for the
I'll
last
just force
3
to call
events.
it puppet block.
I convinced them, they were my roommates in college, and I convinced them,
Oh, am I
hey,
supposed to
you
learn
guys are good at video games. I think it'd be really fun to beat all the Mario games. It seems like something
But
we
if
should
you
do
hold
as
the coin, you
gamers if
can't
we're
hold
going to be
enemies.
legitimate.
Enemies are more-
So after a few months of convincing them this was a good idea, that we should take a weekend and do this, they got permission from their wives, and I got permission from Shanna. Well, Dan's not married, so really John just got permission from his wife. And this was like 3 months after we had just had a kid, so it was amazing that we got permission. But we got permission to do Mario Marathon, so I set up a website and got the. And we were originally going to use Justin TV the first year. And let's see, so we got everything sort of set up, like with the accounts and chip in and how we were going to be able to mostly do this stuff. That's then what happened. So then, like maybe a few weeks before, I contacted I started looking for people that had done other things like this, and I found a webcast called
Come on, janitor.
like 72 hours.
You're fired from this.
Well,
It wasn't
over here I
72
can
hours
practice the
remain,
jumping.
but it was something about
They can't
72
get out of
hours.
Yoshi.
Right? But I mean, if I had Yoshi, that would have been the right thing to do. Is I immediately go right back to the left. And then I go get the coin.
It was like,
and then we
can
go
you
beat
72 or something like that. So I contacted this guy and say, hey, you did this thing, do you have any tips? And he wrote back, and it was actually someone that
Look at the
was
Twitter
one of the
picture.
support people for
How come that
Ustream
picture
TV.
shows
So
that?
they
I don't know,
actually
that's
Well, I
really
hooked
think
us up
it's
and
like
got us on
the same
Kotaku
one that
and
was
Penny
up last
Arcade,
year.
and it was one of the
Whale
first
Head.
groups to really do
Oh,
something
I
like
stopped
this.
him
So
after
that
he did it.
connection, it was just like I happened to send this guy an IM on AOL Instant Messenger, and really got us publicity the first year. It sort of blew up, and we raised, our goal was $1,500, and we raised a total of almost $12,000. So then we've done that. The person that we worked with at Ustream actually left, and then we found that their support wasn't quite as good as what Twitch TV was able to offer us. We've been really happy working with them this year. Really, since the end of last year's event, we've been working with them and discussing things on what we could do to make the event better, and that's worked out really well. What else happened the first year? So, like the night before, which would have been like basically 24 hours ago, 4 years ago, we went to the local Walmart, and we were looking for like cameras. So we just bought some desktop microphones. We actually borrowed a webcam from McLovesy, Bobby over here. I was like, hey, can I borrow your webcam? So, because nobody even owned a webcam, so we just borrowed his Logitech webcam. And then we set up a program called Webcam Max.
It's not over yet.
We set up a program called Webcam Max and overlaid the setup similar to what you see here. I think we might have had a donation bar that was just text that we periodically updated. So then, after a few years of doing it, we've enhanced the feed, we've changed. So it was a 4:3 feed. That was back before they even had widescreen. The resolution was terrible. There was no lighting. Like at the beginning of the event, we didn't know to black out the windows, so there was this really bright thing that showed up in the back.
You got the mini flag, the halfway point.
Yep, I got that. I got the coin. We're ready to fight the boss. I love this story. It's like bringing back memories.
We've added a lot of stuff. I can't remember what else we've done. What else we did the first year. I mean, it was amazing. We were just sort of figuring it out. And, you know, this game wasn't even out then. They've come out with Mario Galaxy 2, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, so we've added new games. We've also added the Lost levels since then. We added 100% runs, because the goal then was just to beat the game.
Can these guys
Can we do it? And it really, there was a lot of coverage of, is this even possible to do? These guys are nuts.
That's still true. Did we get all the donation names there?
Not yet. We should interrupt for a second to thank the current donors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Ben, Brian, John, and Bobby. Donation kit.
Stefanis, Sir Job.
Oh no.
Steve.
Did we get a
Steven
donation
Anderson.
on the
Did
couch?
you poke yourself?
I just messed up my tail.
Tail fail.
So as Brian mentioned, the first marathon raised a little short of $12,000, which totally blew past the $1,500 goal. The 09 marathon raised a little more than $29,000. 2 years ago, $82,000. And then last year's marathon,
Doesn't carry over.
This one
does it add up so that it's last year was raised combined more than all the previous marathons?
No.
Or close to it. Last year's marathon raised $112,000. So add that all up with this year's $31,000 so far, and we're over $250,000
That's amazing.
for Child's Play charity. It really is amazing.
Chris Van Note says, does that make Mexico South Phoenix?
Is Phoenix centered
It's important to
on
note
water?
for the viewers, as Brian told the story about how the first marathon started, that not a penny of the money ever donated by you has been touched by any of these guys, anybody that you see on camera. It's always gone directly to Child's Play charity. In fact, Brian and Chris and John and families have actually spent quite a lot of money of their own setting up this living room with all of the gear in here to make the marathon possible and get all the prizes and all the props and everything. It's kind of a labor of love that these guys do, and they've invited the rest of us to help out as well. So we're all grateful to you for watching and for donating.
Directional Path says basically Brian keeps me around to harvest organs from.
Well, we're not going to take the liver. That's not going to do anyone much good.
That might be the
Ben has
quote
analyzed the diets of all our fans.
That might be the quote of the year so far. Well, we could sell it to a diamond cutter.
Where did you get that coin from?
Just a beer snag.
Coin snagger.
Shannon thought me well.
That's right.
Distortion Dan, thanks for hanging with us tonight.
Landon, Mario, I appreciate you sticking around this whole time, but we're talking to people that are just joining, so.
See, Bobby, if you had done that, you'd be
It's not late in every time zone, so there could still be people tuning in newly.
We should really have that light on.
So that's the thing about this event is that it's worldwide. So I can appreciate you've heard the spiel 1,000 times, but some people are just now tuning in.
Hi, some people.
Technically,
Ben,
probably.
second tweet down from the top.
Oh, that's funny. Directional path. Do you follow useless traffic? You should.
Useless traffic is my Twitter feed.
Alright, here we go.
Wait.
Was this game gets?
No, not yet. Oh, I thought there was like some.
Yeah, there
Come
was,
back.
but that was before.
This is the
it
part
got
where you jump
jumped
off
in.
and you have to start over again.
Yeah. Oh, this actually isn't the longest. Remember that one time when we played Mario 64 Bowser Battle for like 3 hours?
Yeah, that was the one that Tara almost got the poster of. That's the one that I got lit up last year by someone in the kitchen.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
So I just followed Target John on Twitter, and one of the recommended other accounts for me to follow was Couch Pig.
Appropriate if nothing else.
You got a curveball.
Oh, I missed his toe. Got your fist.
I think my new identity for the marathon has just been set in fan art.
I am Check-a-lamb.
He didn't stop when the feed went down for like 10 minutes. He was like, such and such on Twitter says this, so it was totally.
I was totally hosting just for the guys in the
It
room.
was great. He knew he was doing it too, but it was really good. I especially appreciated it while I was working on the feed. I could keep track with what was going on.
There's a fan art I'm approving that's a map of the Detroit area.
Directional Pad, he says he just followed Target John on Twitter, and one of the accounts was D-Pad's liver. I think the entire feed from D-Pad's liver goes, "Dear God, enough already, enough."
So there's fan art that was just approved from Let's End This Once and For All, which is a great map of the Detroit area that talks about
It
well,
says
whether,
75 levels complete. We're
whether
supposed
or
to
not
have
there's
76.
whether or not there's a South Detroit. You have to go see the
What
fan
time
art
is it?
page. It's almost 1 a.m.
So we're
Eastern.
3 hours behind.
Here.
We'll make it up.
Make it up.
Oh,
At least I got all the comment messages. Oh wait, it's not over yet.
Don't fall off, John.
There we go.
Let's check those all since I'm here. They're out.
Time to get some.
Uman
What's the
Seth.
count?
Uman
Final
says.
214.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We did not get a prize reply from Kennedy Savage, who won our 12 o'clock
So they get the slim pickings at the
thing.
end.
So no, I'm not going to do that
No? Oh.
because it's going to be too hard. I'm going to have to like email them, wait for the first person to make a response. Otherwise, they're gonna. I can't email everyone and say pick, and then they write back and everyone says the same thing. It's like, sorry, somebody else already claimed that. We're just gonna pick it for them. So, chat, go pick something off the list.
So chat, you get to pick something. Go to the mariomarathon.com contests page.
Say what you think we should send
Decide
Kennedy
what the
Savage.
last prize winner should get.
Gizmo tweeted and said, "No, really, I'm going to bed. I've closed the browser. Oh, this tablet? What tablet? Nothing to see here."
Is that like a PlayStation secret code?
Don't take the tablet with you to sleep.
Triangles and X's.
You know, these things
Mike?
these
Hey,
things could be
Shanna,
fragile if you roll over them
You
in
see the
bed.
top tweet? No, it says Mike and Hype, the one that phoned in the t-shirt winner, says, "Well, my kids talked me into having a camp out in the living room with your stream on the big screen all night." Get out
We're
the
glad we
coffee.
could help.
Did we thank the last few donation guys?
Was there supposed
Lady Adana, Zach, Alden, El Ray.
Are you able to reach?
Thank you all for your donations to Child's Play.
My vote's Miss Long Pot 899's suggestion.
I should have tried before.
You're sleeping here?
Yeah, I need to sleep here.
Alright, which bed? Which of these two is sharing a bed with you?
What? I'm sleeping with somebody? Who?
Not at the same time. It's more like
Confused now.
it's like a timeshare bed. Uh-oh, that machine's trying to do a backup. Go close that DOS window.
All right, so
No.
here's a topic for chats. Ugata Friend is talking about being born in the 70s, had an Atari 2600 and NES. So chats, tell us two things maybe. Tell us about your first video games, whether they were consoles, whether they were the old handheld Mattel things if you grew up in the 70s or 80s. Tell us about your first video games. And you could also tell us about your first computer if you want.
Anybody have the Tiger Double Dragon as their first video game?
Well, that was one of the first ones I played. Yeah. Did you guys ever play one that was it was a football game, but it was just red dots on a screen?
Yes.
And you had to like wait till we got a little break in the defense to run through.
They had car racing games that were like that too. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So I'll tell you a true story. My first video game console was the red Wii Super Mario Edition that I bought last year after helping out with Mario Marathon. I never owned one myself until that. But my buddy, when I was in high school in the 80s, and my buddy, my best friend on the next block, had the first Atari console, which had the original joysticks, the little black thing with the straight up and down knob and the button on the top. And it had, classic Space Invaders and classic Pac-Man, Asteroids, Donkey Kong. I don't remember. Did that all predate Mario? When was the first Mario?
85.
So that predated Mario.
81 was Donkey Kong.
But I loved playing the original Space Invaders. The thing was slow as all get out. I mean, it's compared to any console made in the last 10 or 15 years.
Oh.
Just getting the controller for Space Invaders to go across the screen, it felt like it took 5 minutes, and it was probably only crossing,
20
80.
pixels.
Yeah, I was gonna say 80 pixels. However many pixels that was back then.
Jay Quack says his very first video game was E.T. on the Atari 2600. I'm surprised that you stuck with it. I beat that game several times though.
Oh,
My favorite
So-
game back in the day was
Hold
actually
on.
Asteroids.
You had to go collect the record player. I remember. Oh, I should have added that. That would be a great overlay. That he was always falling in, and then I don't think he ever did this in the movie. But if he stretched his neck, he could hover. I mean, I guess he flew the bike, kind of, but.
Yeah.
And I swear the math was random. I don't. You could walk around room to room, and I think it was just random.
so I learned something interesting about Space Invaders recently that may not have been news to anyone else, but I had just found out about it. Apparently, the reason that the invaders speed up as you destroy more of them was because
I know what you say.
originally the creator wanted them to move faster from the start and stay at the same speed, but the hardware that he used to make the game could not handle rendering that many objects and moving them
Yep,
as fast as he
I know
wanted
it.
them to. So with the number of objects on the screen, it could only move at the starting speed. But as you destroy more of them, the fewer objects it has to render at once, the faster it was able to move them. So it was completely by accident, but he decided to leave it that way to add extra challenge.
That's pretty good.
Totally makes
See,
sense.
Shiggy popped in?
I did see that.
Because
What
the
did it say?
processor
He said
in
don't
machines
line
like
up with his
that
eyeballs.
would have been 6 or 8 megahertz.
Yeah.
The processor.
Probably
was
not
things.
even that.
Maybe not.
On Atari 2600?
Did you ever play Police Quest?
I think it started out.
No, I watched you play it though.
My candy.
All right, chat. So here's your next question. Were any of you ever addicted to the video games in an arcade or at a convenience store?
Yeah. I've got an interesting story about that.
Please.
So my first experience with an arcade machine at a convenience store was the Donkey Kong Jr. game at the convenience mart down on the corner of the apartment building I lived at. This was like back in the very, very early 80s. And all I wanted to do was play that game, and I knew it took these little round things.
1.19
I think they're called
megahertz.
quarters.
So that was the It was
Well, I mean, I
ported to
didn't
the
know what they
entire
were
game.
really. I was that small,
It was until
but I knew it
the
took
80.
those things to play the game. And when I ran out, the shopkeep would say, "You need some more quarters, son." And I said, "Ah." So I went and I knew that people exchanged green pieces of paper for things at the store.
Yeah.
And they would get the things, and then they would get these change back. And I was like,
They
"That's
get
what
those
I gotta
round
do.
things.
I gotta get the green paper." So my parents kept cash money.
And you're still trying to do that.
My parents kept cash money in the dresser drawer to pay
Oh,
the
no.
rent.
Oh no.
So I just grabbed one of them, and it was a $50 bill. And I went, "Can I have quarters for the game, please?" And he gave me 8 quarters, so I could play the game. While I was busy playing the game, my parents got notified of what was going on, and I got a big trouble. I kept it in my little Spider-Man wallet. I stole the money, put it in my wallet. Here you go.
That's fantastic.
You got any
We already
50s? I'll give you 8
know about
quarters for
this?
it.
And I haven't stolen money ever since.
Let's watch it.
It's gonna be a special world, John.
Is she sick?
So the only arcade game that I was ever addicted to, Tron. After the first Tron movie came out, they had the arcade game version, and the 7-Eleven down the street from my neighborhood had the Tron game, and that was the only one that I just ever had to go feed quarter after quarter into.
All right, we have to swap games. Bobby, you and Nate taking over.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be fun. All right, Nate, 3 hours to make up.
You don't have to make up all of it. Maybe just 1.5 to 2 hours.
We only got like
Better.
4 worlds to beat.
Can you eject from here? Or do you manually have to push the button?
We got like
Yeah,
6 hours to play 4 worlds. I don't think it'll be that terrible.
Now, you guys got skills.
Where's the game at, John?
Oh, there's some fantastic fan art that's coming. 2 more. One is the guy from that Dos Equis beer commercial. I don't always play Mario, but when I do, it's with a pig 96 hours straight.
It's actually a pretty good point.
And there's another one that's it looks like one of
Hey,
those
is that Jamie
see-through people on a medicine commercial where they show, the medicine going down your throat and helping, whatever. It's
Welcome, Jamie. Good to see you again.
it's about D-pad's
You're just
liver.
in time for new Super Mario Brothers Wii and D-Pad's liver on the fan art, apparently.
This is some good stuff.
Hi, Jamie.
Everybody keep
I
up
don't know.
with
Is Jamie aware that we have the real Ben live and in the flesh?
I don't know.
We have Ben F. He's been upgraded from mere pixels on the screen to actual flesh and blood. Well, he's a floating head right now, but
Yeah.
just deal with that.
Well, it's kind of a floating head over there too because of my shirt color.
Yeah.
I brought spare shirts. Would you like a shirt?
I'll wear a different color
I've got
shirt next
dozens
time.
of shirts. I think.
I've got an MM4 shirt.
Ooh,
already have
I
one
don't
of
know
those.
if he's qualified for that.
No, he's
I
already
have
got
an
one.
MM4 shirt.
Oh,
Which
all right.
MM are you missing?
I have a black MM4 shirt though.
Well, I
so-
don't.
Oh, that's
So-
limited collection.
That's a limited edition. John lost his.
No, I
somehow.
found it.
Okay. Where was it?
It was lost for 3 months. At the bottom of a laundry bag.
That's no right when you find it.
It was clean. Periodic site cleanup.
Okay, chats. So at the moment,
Couch Pig just got a marriage proposal.
really?
Chat! What? Yeah.
Ben, did you take that?
I said I'm a real boy now.
I'm a real boy now! Oh, big donation gets from Chad, Raredar, Nathan Craig, Lady of
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Wheel of Awesome, we hit 32,000. We play level.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Split controls again.
This one
Can't split
can't even
controls.
split the controller. It's on the Wiimote.
You guys forgot to update the reels. How about 2-player Mega Controller foot mode? We'll put that in there.
Jay Quack, thank you for your donation to
Don't
Child's
change
Play.
That's funny. Who put that in there? I think it was Brian.
All right, so Chets, I need your help.
Funny.
So the blue bar that appears at the top left of the video stream, there's some rotating messages there. They're called notices. And at the moment, I'm the self-appointed person in charge of notices.
Guru.
That may have been from the Department of Redundancy Department. So help me come up with some clever notices, which are obviously informational and fun,
We remote apart?
that we can put on the notices. They got to be about the length of a tweet.
Shake it up and down. A 2-player mode.
Oh, how do you do a manual wheel spin?
That's a good question.
A manual? Oh, you're gonna do another.
Yeah,
wheel
because that
spin?
one doesn't really count.
All your accounts belong to us.
I don't think you can trigger it from.
I don't think.
Panel.
No, I don't think they should be
I-
related to directional pad's liver.
I think probably have to do it on that machine. I could be wrong.
Oh.
We need
There's
2
definitely
people
no
on one
way in the
physical Wii
obvious
remote.
spot on the admin panel.
Tofu Boy says
Oh,
we
yeah.
need 2 people on one physical remote.
All right, here's the real wheel spin.
My fingers aren't that small.
There we go.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone do the...
It's like the
Donkey Kong.
longest
Kong.
song that we had.
I was hoping for a costume unlock. Oh well.
Everyone do the DK. Could take 3 weeks. Speaking of taking 3 weeks, why are we not playing?
You need to put in the right
one of
game.
those
It's in.
But then we need to hand the controller to Bobby. Oh, half my tail's missing. Ooh.
John, you want me to take that off of you so you don't get poked?
I'm about
Digital
to get
Atlas.
poked.
Digital Atlas, that's fantastic.
You do want me to remove it?
Yeah, I'm having trouble.
Okay, let go.
Poke him
You want it
first.
off, right?
Off me.
Give him a soft
I don't want to sleep
jab.
with the tail on.
Tail is in there safely. Get it safely.
Oh, safety pin, Ivan!
Oh, good, we did it behind the game feed.
You can convert that to a button. Button on.
On his butt.
Yep.
That is it.
What are they going to take off?
You'll leave me, huh?
Yeah.
That's alright. Lucy,
We need
it's
to
not-
erase. I'll just go with the first
Couch Pig wants to devour your soul. I like that. I don't think I'm going to post it, but I like it.
take off. All right.
Hell.
Thanks for hanging out. Sure.
Alright, I got the music on this box.
Bye, Andy.
Poke Egg, I'm going to post some of yours. Thank you.
Oh no, you go to sleep.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
just
you
gotta
need to do.
cue up this song and dance.
Yeah, everyone's
Here,
got
I'll
to
go
do the
upstairs
Donkey
and
Kong.
make that bed for you.
Bobby,
What?
Clear some,
It might go behind you. Yeah, right here.
reach that countertops out.
Yeah.
The Donkey Kongers. Dance
All right,
up.
Mindy. I think Mindy's probably still watching,
How do we
right?
do the Donkey Kong?
I don't
St.
know.
John's Hippo. St.
Hey, Cowman.
Oh, Shirt Guy's here.
Um,
We got to do the Donkey Kong.
Well,
Well,
I want to hear what
we're-
he has to say.
I think your contest idea looks good. If you post that, we will help you facilitate it at the end of the event or near the end of the event, whenever you're ready. We can pick a winner based on those criteria for your contest.
There will be a fossil or a first.
Whenever you're ready to announce it, let us know. We won't do this for everyone.
I don't know if there's going to be a White Castle run this year.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm hungry.
All right, Nate, are you killing it? How are we doing?
We just started.
First level.
You haven't even killed it yet?
World 1. World 1. 3 hours behind.
Beast mode, we've got some really good ideas for the travel cam, so we'll see what happens.
What?
No, I was just thinking of the pre-roll, like the footage from Sunday that I watched. I was at work and someone said, "Hey, you're on this Mario Marathon." I'm like, "Yep."
need this stuff, mate.
Yeah, I noticed.
Why is it weird aspect? Oh, your setting's not set for widescreen or something. For your Wii. What? That's weird.
Huh?
Why are there such big black bars?
Okay.
We're still using the same Wii though, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Get to a save point, I guess.
It's the first level.
Oh, you have to go through all that.
Let me beat this level and we'll mess with it.
I think I found the music.
You missed a coin, didn't you?
Wait a second. Nope.
DK Sandman says, I like the part where it goes wub wub. We keep getting wub. It's like, you mean every part?
Yeah.
Alright, John, go to sleep.
Well, I gotta play this music and watch you dance.
Do you have the song queued up?
Dance. Dance. Oh, dance. What?
Super blocky TV mode.
I forget how the song goes.
Yeah.
Isn't it right here that I have to wait on? Come around or something?
Neither of you are on there.
I can't see that, John.
Yeah, they couldn't see that.
Bullet bill time!
I was gonna break something doing that.
Break you?
Well, I thought you were going to.
I just love that you put handles on the back of it.
The back of the bullet bill. Those handles.
Yeah, that's good. It's not only passerby mode, you got the whole screen block.
Great, now we're 5 hours behind.
You know, this game, I've only seen the beginning and the end, never the middle.
That's when you should sleep though.
Yeah, I know, that's why I gotta go to sleep.
So what do they say on hard news? Screwattack.com.
Okay, not till.
You know what kind
Portion. So what?
Yeah, no, because
We're still
I
on 2 days.
kept getting
So,
passerby
Right.
moded.
Okay.
oh, that's not cold. My bed is in the office or Katie's room.
In the office.
I'm gonna get in trouble
Sorry,
with Mr.
Bobby,
Katie.
you're gonna have to share.
Want to sleep with John?
That's not.
Not at the
that's
same
not us.
time.
What time does Bob
Yeah,
finish?
that'd be a new
Okay.
What?
What time do we switch bed
You know.
time?
Whenever this game is over,
So I know when to set my alarm.
just go sleep.
Well, this
2
thing
hours?
is supposed to be
That's
over
it?
at 3 o'clock.
Plus
so-
3 hours.
Yeah, plus 2, so I get 5
4
hours.
o'clock plus 3 hours.
So I gotta stay up later because you guys sucked at the other game?
Alright, I'm not
Pretty
the
much.
one. This is-
7 a.m.
No, because Bobby has to play Sunshine.
But everything is back
What? You're playing Sunshine?
3 hours ahead.
Oh, okay.
That's the quick arrow button. Okay.
Yeah, why is there only one person playing?
Because we're behind schedule.
Oh.
Go to
Brian
sleep,
said it's
John.
easier to get the stuff.
John, go to bed. Why do we do this every time? John, go to bed.
I will, I need my phone. Right in front of me.
Super Mario games to raise money.
Cool
Should
guy.
play that into the mic.
They have giveaways and prizes throughout the show.
Yeah.
They're not stopping until Sunday. You can watch
Actually,
and
Tuesday.
by going to mariomarathon.com.
Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
More than $20,000. Keep at it, guys. You're doing a wonderful thing. Again, go to mariomarathon.com to help out. I'm Jared.
Wow, thanks, Jared.
Advar. David pays
Right.
Pariah Dark.
Thank you,
Really go
PD.
to sleep, John. Maybe leave all your devices out of
Mathgrant.blogspot.com. Thanks to all of you for your donations.
Yeah.
Cowman
I'm
says
just on
go
my
to
phone.
bed,
What
John.
trouble can I get with on my phone?
Oh, you and your...
Yeah, whatever. Wasn't it last year that you hacked the stream and changed the notice bar?
I did that using a laptop.
From
That was 2 years ago.
whatever.
Wow, that's amazing. $32,271.
Jeez.
It's amazing. That's my mode again.
Oh, we're behind. Let's have 8,000 people walk in front of the screen.
See how it is? Now you are the ones who are feeling the pain. You are the masterminds.
You missed the coin.
So we're
You are the ones who are the fail getters.
Oh,
I'm the ruler of the fail commander.
find out when I get the next one.
That one.
So we're raising money for Child's Play
Almost
charity.
looks like a smiley face.
What? Is that what's going on here?
That's what's going on. Donation gets from really long name.
ASDF.
And Advar.
Are you telling me that camera is live? Wow. That's news to me.
What? When did that happen?
You thought we were just chatting with the other couch.
Exactly.
Oh, we gotta fix the rug.
So it's the 5th annual Mario Marathon. $32,272 so far this year,
Yeah.
and that included $10,400 before we even started the marathon,
Which unlocked something really stupid.
which was like 14 or 15 hours ago. I'm losing track of time now.
It all blends.
Just really, thank you for your donation. I need to fix that. Really long name, ASDF.
Yeah.
So if you're watching us on Twitch TV,
Yeah.
This is the one we're.
there's a chat that's built into Twitch, and that's not the chat room that we're using. If you click over to mariomarathon.com,
Somewhere in that column.
you'll see another video feed right there. At mariomarathon.com, there's a donate button over here to the right. We'd love it if you'd please consider donating. The money goes directly to Child's Play charity, right through PayPal to Child's Play.
And to reward you for your donation, if your donation's at least $5 or multiples of $5, you get entries in our donor prize pool giveaway, which is going to take place at 12 p.m.
2
So we have
2 a.m.
2 a.m. is the Twitter contest.
Oh, sorry.
Donations now, we'll be doing a drawing at noon our local time, and you can win any of the prizes. Did we decide what prize to give?
Leftover dinner.
It smells
Did we
good.
decide what